What's up, guys? Welcome back to Stevenson for Irish Rugby, where we talk all things Irish Rugby related after us Stormers beat Ulster today in South Africa by 23 points to 20. As from an Ulster perspective, I'm going to get into the game from the start. I thought the first half Stormers were really showing from the first minute that they were really competing for the ball, and they got the try from the first minute, and you just thought from an Ulster fan that this. Now I predicted before the game that Ulster, if they got off to a very slow start, that this could be very worrying for them, because if you look at the teams that have gone to South Africa so far lately in the past few weeks, they've struggled with that. The South African teams have really sort of kind of poached them in a wee bit, and they've really taken them to the fall. Like the Bulls and the Stormers and the Lions and the Sharks, they're really started to come into play, and that's what the Stormers were doing in the first 5 minutes. Like, they got another try after that, which made the score Stormers 14, Ulster 0. And I was thinking at that point, oh my goodness, Ulster, this could turn really ugly if Ulster don't pick up their lines and don't get a bit of stability to the game. But fair play after that. I think the Stormers were more the team in the first half, and I think Ulster were sort of coming back into it a wee tiny bit in the first half. Like, I think kicking a few points over, and it was very crucial. And also Ulster getting that try from Marty Moore was also crucial as well. But you have to, when you go to South Africa, especially in those weather conditions, they're really hard for Northern Hemisphere teams to really, play, especially when it's going to be daily. When Ulster are going to be playing the Bulls next week, these things are daily, and you got to get used to it. So it was really hard to watch as an Ulster fan, but I think Ulster did well to sort of get back into the way. But I think then the first half's over, then you're thinking to yourselves, Ulster 7 points down from an Ulster perspective, and you need to think that if we can just keep stability going, and we can not let Stormers have more of the ball, we can dominate the ball more Ulster, then we could have a chance to win the game. So, and that's what Ulster did in the second half, to be fair. And Ulster were really sort of they really kind of dominated that second half. Really, Ulster. I think Stormers got at least one penalty out of that to make it 23 points to 20. Well, not 23 points, but Ulster they got the try back from I think it was. Stuart McCloskey. Yeah, Stuart McCloskey got the try over Ulster, and you think that hopefully Ulster will come back into the play. So when you really were starting to see in it that Ulster were really gonna kick on, and hope who knows, they were gonna win the game. And then then we got the line out, and I thought for a moment there was a knock on from Ulster, but then the gameplay went on, and then Tom Stewart we think gets over the line for a try, and then the CMO is obviously brought in for a reason, and at first the referee thinks that it was knocked on from Ulster. So what he does, he rules it out. Then 50 seconds later, he goes back to the TMO and he realizes that the Stormers have actually knocked it on, which completely threw me over. But what really got me riled up was how he went back to look at the knock on before the try was even scored. That wasn't I'm not talking about the knock on from the Storm. I'm talking about the knock on from Ulster from the line out. I think it was where he went back to that and he gave it back to Stormers, and I'm just going, oh, really? Are you really going to do that to Ulster? Are you really going to do that to the hard work they did, or is it something that small? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think of the decision. I would really like to know your thoughts, but I'm really frustrated by that. You know what I mean? And I thought it was an opportunity missed from Ulster today, but. The Stormers did well to see out the game. In my opinion, if they did or not, but they're really. I think hopefully the Stormers will kick on now, and then they'll hopefully get another win on the board. Who knows? But from an Ulster perspective today, I think lost a bit of frustrating today. But you have to say that Bulls is next week, and Ulster got a losing bonus point out of that, and I think I'm right. Let me check. Let me check the table here for Ulster, because let me just update it here. Hopefully they would have updated it. We are tied with Leinster now. Leinster now got to play Connacht later on today. I'll have a post match reaction hopefully after that, and so stay tuned. So you think that you want Connacht to win so that Leinster can drop a few points. But Ulster will have to go to Bulls next week for a massive game in their United Rugby Championship going forward. So hopefully Ulster will learn some mistakes from this from today. But the Bulls is going to be another big opposition one. Just going to have to deal with. Probably saying the first half will be similar, but who knows. I just hope Ulster will get the win next week. It's a massive game. Hopefully we get the likes of Ian Henderson back, and who knows if they don't come back, or who said Rob Alkin. We'll have to wait and see. I hope they come back into the fray, but big games for Ulster coming up, and frustrating loss there, but fair play to the Stormers. So thank you very much guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, Steven's over Irish Rugby. I'll be back for the Connacht versus Leinster match reaction, so stay tuned. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you very much.